Let's go!
Can I talk about something? I need to talk about something that I think only exists in the fighting game space in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's a unique social, I'd say, oddity that doesn't really happen in any other community of any game, and I'm seeing it happen again right now, especially for new players and existing players to a certain degree. There is, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, unlike most fighting games, an etiquette. There is an unspoken etiquette in MVC2, because if you sit on the character select screen and someone within the span of 3 seconds has chose Magneto, Psylocke, and Storm and made their selection faster than a Guinness World Record, you know, time to run my shit. However, if you're on the character select screen and you hover some other characters that are sort of like weirdos, a Spider-Man, a Zangief, a Mega Man, whatever, you run your cursor over not a god tier character, there's an etiquette that people like myself and several others will look at that situation and go, who are they gonna pick? And if they start to hover other characters, they pick Ryu, they pick Amingo, and they pick Venom. I am not gonna run high tier shit against you. I don't. Some people will. Justin's going for, you know, the refund. You're having fun? Well, this is the refund. But this game, more than any other, and I'm seeing this amongst a lot of the existing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 community that has been playing for 20 years, a lot of them apologize, where they'll sit there and their brain will just go to a muscle memory situation and they'll just pick their shit, right? Because you're used to doing that because you're only fighting people that have been playing Marvel 2 for 20 years. However, we're in a much different situation now. Suddenly there's a wide variety of people that really want to get into this and never had the opportunity before. This is one of the most oppressive and unfriendly fighting games of all time. If you want to fight somebody that has any resemblance of a chance against a team that is actually good, the power levels between the gods of the game, the actual gods, and pretty much every single other character in the game is so vast that I don't think it compares to almost any other fighting game on the planet. I bitch about Chun-Li in Third Strike. Complain out the fucking wazoo that I have to deal with Chun-Li in Third Strike. But the gap between Chun and some of the, I'd say, lesser able characters in a game like Third Strike could be pretty wide. It is an iota compared to the canyon that is Marvel vs. Capcom 2's top tier teams and your ability to use them effectively versus anything else. You will get fucking destroyed. You won't even be able to press a button. So this is where the etiquette comes in. This is where there's a situation now where people like myself, I look at the character select screen, I see a lot of other people that are existing Marvel 2 players that are fucking good, that are really good. And guess what? They don't immediately go to MSP. They don't go to MSS. They don't go to Santhrax. They don't go to any of that shit. They go to some weird goofball team that they can kind of play. And are they still going to win? Oh yeah. A new player stands no fucking chance, really, against somebody that has an idea of how to block and push block and DHC. You're going to get destroyed. Seeing weird characters do cool stuff in Marvel 2 is fucking inspiring, dude. Because you never see it. There's an entire dude in Japan on Twitter that's been sharing wild Marvel 2 shit with characters you've never seen before, and it's incredible. People are like, what? This game's beautiful. I can't believe it. Look at this. Super Unk, what's his name? Look at it. It's the greatest fighting game ever. You'll never be able to do that shit. MSP, MSS, the good character Sentinel, they'll never let your character touch the fucking ground, dude. You're not going to be able to ever do any of that stuff. What I'm trying to tell you is that an etiquette exists where not many people in the space of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's like less than 1,000 that are actually godlike and will just run their shit against anybody and everybody, and you're seeing that in the first day. But to a certain degree, if you're good at Marvel 2, if you show off shit with characters, or you overcome against like top tier characters with low tier characters, it is a content fucking gold mine. I don't know if it's just me, but I love it. I love it. I love the fact that Jill, Gambit, and Ken could take games from Magneto, Storm, Psylocke. And I was doing it last night until they fucked me up. But still, like, just being able to take what effectively is an absolute vast valley of character capability compared to what the good characters can do, bro. And that's why when we eventually get to the point where it's like, how do I even play this game? I don't recommend, if you actually want to learn how to play this game, that you start off with a team of 3 weirdos. I don't recommend it. You're probably going to get so discouraged that you're never going to want to play again. You're going to have to find a way to stick in Psylocke, to stick in a Cyclops of some kind. New players need to know which assists are good, because this is the most assist-heavy game of all time. You might think other games are. No. This is the #1 biggest assist-heavy game of all time. You are mashing your fucking assists to get them out. You need to have ones that are actually capable. You're gonna need a Capcom to clear the way. You're gonna need a Cyclops to uppercut and give you a combo. You're gonna need a Doom to chip out. You're gonna need some shit, dude. So I think giving people that information is very necessary, right? Where it's like, okay, so if you even want to start, what the fuck do I do? And you can pick some other goofballs. Have fun. I'd say still, you want to pick Mega Man Capcom, you can make that shit work, dude. If you want to pick like Zangief and Doom, you can make that shit work. The important thing is the assist. That's my etiquette conversation. I think if you're running into like new players, there's always the screen select etiquette. Where is their cursor going? How sweaty is this about to become? Because it's very obvious in this game which characters are extremely sweaty. And it's like, oh, my ass is about to get fucked up. I'm about to try as hard as I possibly can right now.